Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. I hope everybody's doing okay. I think it's about the 4th of August. I'm quite a lot in front with my videos because I'm going away in a couple of weeks. So I've had a look at the videos and I've got like 3 more to do to take me, through my holidays until I get back. So I was going to start a brand new project, with a new kit, but I just thought I'd do a short one and then start a brand new project when I come back, because I'm aware that I've not made any embellishments or proper ephemera for a while. So I think after my holidays we'll have a big project and make us ephemera and embellishments and what have you. So the kit that I'm going to be using after my holidays is called Woodland Walk. It's like pinky and green, this type of green, with animals and flowers. So we will start that when I get back. So I've still got these 2 signatures from when I've just done the file folder journal, and I've already got the odd signature hanging about. So I thought, let's get these used up, because it probably will be the last time I get to use this kit this year. I think I'm going to make a load of journals off screen with this kit, and I'll do a flip through and just put them in Etsy, because I don't want to stop using it, but I know visually you probably had enough. So I'm going to make 2 journals, just a signature in each. There is 15 pages in each, which is like 60 sides. If you wanted more, you could obviously add some tip-ins to make it bulkier. So I was going to do another file folder project, so I'd still got these couple of file folders out. I have got 3 out actually, but I'll put that one back. So that's going to be my cover, and because I'm not doing flips and stuff like I did in the file folder project, obviously I don't need all this, so I'm gonna cut them down about there. I've folded them so the tab is at the back. So I'm just going to get my cutter and cut down there. So I've cut them widthways, and I think I'm going to take some of the height off, so that the journals, at the top, which will obviously open the file folder up, so I will have to glue it back together. Okay, and I've cut the width off, so now it's in 2 pieces. I am going to glue it back together, because it will just make it more firm. So it is going to be covered, so there's no need to totally stick it down, so I don't need masses of glue. I'm just using the clout because it's nice and runny. That should do it. So I'm just gonna sure that those meet. Okay, it's a little bit out. The thing about the clout is it does give you more time to move it than art glitter. As you can see, I've got these two lovely pieces of wallpaper. These are from a sample wallpaper book, and they're Laura Ashley prints. So I'm going to put that on the front and that on the inside, and then for the second one I'm going to use some scrapbook paper. So if we do maybe the inside first, I'm thinking I'm just going to do the paper up to there and leave the tab. So we can see that's a bit chovelled there. So if I just stuck it down there and then I'll cut round it, I think that will be the easiest way. So if I put glue, and I'm going to want this glue, you know, right to the edge. So let's do the edges first. Hopefully that's something like straight. Yeah, I was like getting prepared for the new project. I found some material out and got the kit printed, because I'm going to make 6 journals. I won't do the 6 on screen. You'll just see me working on one at a time. On one, sorry. I'll do the others off screen, but I'm going to do 6 of them because that's how much material I've got, which will match the kit. So, and I am trying to, you know, get stuff used up. I've not bought anything for a long time, but I've still, you know, I've run out of a lot of things, but I've still got lots of other things. So and I thought, if I'm going to make a load of embellishments and ephemera this time, you know, I might as well do a few journals. Just rubbing that to get that glue off. Okay, let's use the big scissors. Obviously with the scrapbook paper I'm going to probably have to do half and half, because, you know, 12 by 12 won't cover it, so we'll have to see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to do this side. Oh, don't go into the file folder. That's okay. There we go. So that's the inside of one. Still got quite a bit of this left. I'm going to cut down there because I ripped it out of the wallpaper book. And then I've got all my scraps up here. Okay, so that's the inside. The outside I'm going to do the same kind of thing, but I'll do it from this side. I'm just working out if I do want it starting from there or if I want it starting lower. feel like I want to take that top bit off. So I'm just going to get my cutter. I don't think it's going to fit in there, but let me try and get some of this top part off. I have to fold it a little bit to get it into my cutter, but I didn't do a a hard fold. So I think that's better. So that will be the front part. Yeah, quite like that. That's going to be like in the middle. Or do I want to do it from there? Yeah, let's do it from that side. Okie dokie. So same again. Glue around here. I won't be decorating the front of this journal because I really like this paper. And these are just simple quick journals, so if somebody buys it, they can obviously do a topper to it if they want. There's room for doing your own thing. I think that's fine. So we was doing it from this corner, wasn't we? Yep. And it'll be quite a sturdy cover because obviously we've got the 2 lots of wallpaper and the 2 lots of card as well, so it's not going to be hard back, but it's definitely not soft back either. Okay. I know there's a lot of wafting it from one side to the other. And then we'll pick some papers for the second one. I was going to say I'll glue those off screen, but maybe you want to see how we'll do it with 2 12-inch pieces. I mean, I don't know yet myself, so we'll have to see. Okay, so I'm going to leave that nice and straight for it to nicely stick down. I think that's going to be a nice cover. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. So the papers I've got is this one. It is from Amazon. It is on my favourites list, and it's not card, it's paper. It's 160 GSM, so it's not going to be overly bulky. So if we do it that way, obviously I want it that it matches the kit nice. Love to do some hardbacks with these lovely ones. I know I've done a cover with that one, or one similar to that. I mean, that would be nice for the inside, but I love that, so I don't want to use that for that. That's very nice, but I don't think it quite goes. Love that. I think I've used one similar to that on a cover before. I think that would fit with the kit lovely. Oh, I'm just drinking a little bit of my coffee. That's because it's a pattern all the way through, it'll be fine to cut it down. Look at that, it's only short a little bit. So I might then cut it in 6 by 6 inches, and then have your gap in the middle, and perhaps just stencil that or something. Or I could do something down one of the edges. So yeah, I do like that one. Oh, and I would only need one, wouldn't I? Yeah, one and something to cut it with. So one each side. So yeah, that'd perhaps be nice inside. Yeah, so those two are big possibilities. Look at that. But they're more of a teal. That's beautiful. I think I've used that one as well for a cover. It's not the same but different. I think it's just different coloured butterflies and flowers, but same. Come on, same kind of print. Yeah. It's a beautiful book, and I like it because it's not card. So I think, well, if you wanted it to be card, you could put it on something to make it thicker. Got it like a pinky one there. I don't know if I've bought 2 pads of this, because I feel like I've already used quite a few of these patterns. Maybe there was 4 of each one. It's looking like it, isn't it? It's a long time since I've got it out, so yeah, maybe there was 2 of 4 of each. Well, these will make lovely hardback covers. So yes, I'm going to go for the one that I said. I think that's my favourite, especially for this to match this kit. So that's going to be as front, that's going to be as back. I think I've had 2 of these as well. I think one was a different different pictures, because yeah, it is very nice. Okay, so I did glue that one off screen. We're going to have there. Oh, it isn't a thingy one, so I'm going to have to cut those off, because I obviously want to do it from a top corner to keep that tab in. So I'll cut those off, and I might, yeah, and I think this one I want to cut it to about there, because I want the writing in. Okay, so I've cut it to there to get the writing in. So this is the inside. So yeah, I'm going to leave the patch over this side, you know, that the bit that doesn't fit. Because I think probably putting something down the middle will be harder to keep stuck down than something on the edge. I hope that makes sense. It just sounded like a load of waffle. Obviously I'm, you know, doing this as I go. I've not made, you know, not sat and done one before turning the camera on. It's you know, I like the projects that develop as you go. And then I've just got that bit of glue there, which I think probably washi tape it'd be okay down there. Just put a bit of glue down to make sure that, sorry, it sticks. I'm going to have to be careful cutting this. Yeah. I was lucky that I cut it, you know, that it didn't end up too short, because you know, I didn't measure it. I just cut it where the writing started, so it could have ended up too short. So that's going to be the front. So I will put the paper up against that side, so we've got us thingy bit that side. Yeah, let's do that. And at least getting these used, it saves putting them away, because before I do go away, I want to not tidy my room, because it's not messy, but put the more botanical stuff away, even though I'm doing woodlands. But I mean, you know, I want more woodland things out, so just have a tidy around and yeah, start to get things out. If I'm going to be making embellishments and stuff, I obviously need to go through my, you know, stuff and pull things out. I've kind of avoided doing that since I've been down in this room. When I was upstairs, and my room was just a little bit bigger, I just felt as if I had more room. In here, it's like if you've got anything out, you've got no room. It's virtually, you know, just my desk. There's no room to pile anything up. And it does you know, it is quite hard to not be creative, but obviously use different things, because it's so difficult to get anything out. So I'm hoping if I can, you know, get some stuff used up, so have a bit more room. And like I say, it's not like I've got that much stuff to even use up, but I feel like the room's getting better the more I've got used up. Okay, and that's that bit. It's unfortunate, isn't it, that it was just a little bit too small. I mean, obviously, well, I couldn't cut it down from that piece, because it would end up the wrong way round. So that is our covers. Shall we just have a look what washi tape we've got? Let's have a look. Oh, I could have put the fabric one down. Not really liking the colour. I mean, it goes with the fire forward, but what's that one? That's just wide enough. I could do with it just a bit wider. Doesn't really need to be green. That's brown. Probably used the greens. That's too blue. Got tickets. These tickets. That's a Timol's material fabric. Well, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. So if I cut 2 pieces off, I will put extra glue on, even though the stick is really very good on this tape. But I've probably had it a year now. I think I have 4 rolls of it, and I've got these two left. I think you know, used quite a lot when I first had it, and then started worrying that I'm going to use it all. But I think, you know, if I was to start again type thing, I think the fabric tape is probably the only tape that I would buy. I don't think I'd bother with the rest. So I'm going to stick that down and then cut around that, or shall I just go to, yes, I'll just go to there. Yeah, that'll look neater. So I probably don't need to use glue, to be honest. It's still very sticky. It will be fine. So let's try and get it on the edge. Ooh, I do like that. I think the blue goes very nice with the butterflies, doesn't it? Just cut that bit off. Yep. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. I can't get it off. Just cut down there. Didn't really want to ink them. I wanted to keep them you know, clean looking. Okay, I'll do this one. Yep. I think that's finished it off just nice. Lovely. Let's cut the top and bottom off. So that's both of the covers covered. Okay, so it's had a while to dry. Now you're going to get a funny crease inside, but it will be where the signature is sewn in. So I'm just making sure that those two meet, and I'm just going to softly bend it down. These are made nice covers, and then there will be a crease down here. Okay, just pressed it down a little bit more firmer, and then that one will fit. I thought that was upside down for a second. That one will fit there. So until next time, I will keep this clip on it just to, you know, teach it that that's the way it's going to lay. Excuse me. Yeah, I like those. And then that's that one. So really easy, quick covers. I've done a lot of sewing in just lately, so I'll probably sew them in off screen. I'm going to come back and do anything. I don't know. At this point, I'm not sure. I might, you know, I just wanted them to be quick, simple journals. Just put them on Etsy, you know, really cheap. So that's that. Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff like hanging about from doing this botanical series. I was just wondering if I could perhaps make a small, you know, little notepad up, but I've got a lot of wallpaper and scrapbook. I don't know. I will see. Okay, that's it for today. And I will be back next time. So thank you for joining me, and bye for now.